Hello and welcome to this video. This video is all about Facebook followers. Did you know that you might have followers who aren't your friends on Facebook? Well, I shall talk you through what to do and how to make the most of the follower setting. So friends and followers, what is the difference? Well, you can sign up to just follow someone and not be their friend on Facebook. So firstly, you don't need a person's approval to follow them on Facebook. You don't have to send them an invitation or anything. That person's status updates automatically show up in your newsfeed. Secondly, following is a one-way street, which means that you see posts from the person you follow, but they don't see posts from you. So it's like a one-way broadcast. You can, however, still like or comment on posts that you follow of people on Facebook. It's just that they don't see the posts that you create, the ones that you initiate. So let's look now at how to become a Facebook follower. Let's just go to the timeline by clicking someone's name. So let's just type Bob the Builder. Just random Bob, somebody called Bob. So this person I'm not friends with. He hasn't got a button. Let's look at Robert Turner. Let's see, right, here we go. So go to someone's timeline by clicking their name, however you find them. That's a very friendly smiley person. And near the top of the person's timeline page, next to the Add Friends button, you should see a Follow button. And you click it, basically. And that person, then you can see them in their feed. If you really want to see everything they're up to, then see first. And if you don't want to follow them, just click unfollow. Okay? And the updates from this person, so then these updates, just this random person, would appear in my Facebook. Now this is obviously a function for if you want to grow your network or something and you want to be able to connect with lots of people on Facebook, but you don't want to send them lots of Facebook requests. It's never cool to friend request lots of people on Facebook. It's very spammy, it's very impersonal and so on. So there we go. Now, to enable following for yourself, go back to your normal Facebook. You can't follow everybody. As we've just seen, the first Robert or Bob we looked up, he didn't have a follow button. That's because it's only really designed for celebrities and famous people who've got thousands of people who want to friend them and read everything they're talking about, but they don't, the celebrities, they haven't got time to manage thousands of Facebook friends. Do you know what I mean? They can't accept all these friend requests. So that's why it's an option to enable on your pages. And of course, Facebook loves it when people have a huge following. So here's how to enable following on your Facebook account. So if you look at your Facebook profile, if you have not got Natasha Morgan, let's click again. If you don't have the follow button when someone looks at your page from outside, then that's how it goes basically. So you click the gear button in the Facebook toolbar, although I actually can't see that. So I need to go to settings instead. It used to be the gear bar, but now it's the drop down. So click on settings. And there's a followers tab somewhere. Okay, so it's actually different. Oh, it's changed. Sorry guys, I just need to Here we go. Okay, so we've now found it in the public post filters and tools. Who can follow me? Followers can see your posts in the newsfeed. Friends follow your posts automatically because once you've added that setting of anyone can follow you, people who send you a friend request actually follow you. Okay, so your friends follow your post by default when this is activated. You can also follow people who are not your friends as well. So this is where you basically change the settings. So can your friends follow you only, or is it public? So now that's enabled and that's good to go. So it wasn't the gear button at all. It was just the drop down and then settings and public posts. Now you can also allow other people to comment or not. So who can comment? I've set it for anybody can comment on my public posts. Am I going to get notifications if people comment on my posts? Well, I recommend actually making it public, so I should get notifications if anybody posts on my comments, because I really need to see what's going on my Facebook. Who can like or comment on your pictures? Again, public for me because it's a business. I'm in business. The more people see my personal Facebook posts, not my personal posts, but my personal profile posts. I'll explain that in a moment. Comment ranking. I'm actually going to turn that on because I think that's quite a cool feature. You see that on lots of people. I'm not going to enable Twitter as well because I don't want to have posting something to Twitter as well as Facebook. Each social media account should have its own identity. So if you want to view your public timeline, just click here. And you should see something that says this, view as. Okay. So this little overlay just kind of shows us the main difference. So things you hide from your timeline still appear in the newsfeed, search, and other places. So this is where you can see if you've got the follow button enabled. Okie dokie, let's move on. So we've talked about the notifications, we've talked about how to disable the Facebook following. You just come back here and click friends only. And let's move on now to exactly what your followers see. Anything you set as visible only to friends. So anything you set as visible only to your friends, people who follow you will not see that. So if you want to post something about your birthday, and obviously that is quite sensitive information, you don't want anybody dodgy getting hold of it, you can just post that and have friends only to see it. So if I post an update on my profile, if I go, hey, happy Sunday, folks, we have some options. Of course, we've got all these visuals and stuff, but down here, I have by default, because I want lots of people to see what I'm up to. I've done lots of exciting things lately that I find exciting. Well, that's me anyway. And so everything by default is public, because then I can share it to my business pages and I can extend to a wider audience. But if I wanted to set the visibility for something like I'm throwing a party, who's coming, and I just wanted my friends to see that, I could just click my friends only. If I was having a party that I didn't want to invite someone to, I could also click friends accept and type someone's name in. Or if I was doing a surprise for my partner, perhaps I could do show friends accept and put my partner's name in there. So you can actually put status updates where some people don't read them, and that's a really cool way so some people don't see your posts. Okay, you've got more options. And that, for example, if you wanted to head into town and say, hey, who's free for coffee? You could just select a big list of your best friends and just literally put the Facebook update out there without actually messaging them all. Just an idea. So here's where you decide what's public and what's just for your friends only. So anything you select just for friends, anything you select that's just for friends here will not be shared with your followers. Okay? Anyone viewing my profile without being connected to me will not see it. So only my Facebook friends will see this update. Okay. Look out for my other video on how to choose who sees what on Facebook, where you can set the default settings. Okay. And we now have the ability, so you may want to revisit your privacy settings to determine what information you want to make publicly visible to your followers and which you want to make more private to your approved friends. Now, if you've activated your follow button, if you've got this follow button here, anyone who sends you a friend request will follow you. But that's fine, because we've already talked about how to make sure that personal posts that you don't want the world and his dog to see, or followers, will be set as personal when you click that download box, that drop down box, this one here. Okay, so if your messages are always set to send to friends only, then your followers don't see it. So if you leave, so let's say Bob, somebody called Henry messages me, okay, someone called Henry messages me, sends me a friend request, and I don't accept his friend request, he automatically becomes a follower because I've let that setting be there. But again, my messages are protected because only my friends only updates will only go to my Facebook friends. I haven't accepted Henry's request, so he won't see this post, okay? He will only see the ones that I leave marked as public, like this one from yesterday, excited and en route. That's, I don't mind people seeing these ones because these are about business. So that's completely cool. If I reject his request, then nothing happens. He will still follow me. If I accept his friend request, he then becomes a friend and will see all the posts that I share on Facebook, because the friend setting would mean he would be included, the public would mean he's included, and unless I wanted him not to see a specific message, I would type his name in here. I'm not 100% sure on what happens if you delete the friend request, because in theory I think they can still follow you. The only way that someone cannot read your posts is if you block them. So just be careful. I don't want to sort of say anything that's not 100% true on that one. So if you need to be very careful about, not letting anyone follow you at all, then that's where you need to decide if you need to block them or anything like that. Okay, cool. Anyway guys, thanks for watching. I hope you found that beneficial and useful. Please do pop some comments below on how useful you found it, or if there's any other videos that you'd like me to do to explain a few things, because there are so many different issues on Facebook about using it, and different permissions and different techniques and tips and so on. I'm pretty sure there's a lot more information I can share with you, and if I can help, then that would be brilliant. Thank you for watching. Subscribe, forward, share and comment. Have a good day. Bye bye.